Hey folks, Neil Beasley here. Everybody back in school and back deeply in Texas high school basketball. Time to get you warmed up for this week. We've got district races heating up. Let's take a look at some key matchups in the lineup. HISD always has some interesting matchups, and that is for sure the case on Friday night. At Barnett, you can catch Vincent Grayson's Washington Golden Eagles face off against Worthing. Big man Chris McDermott is gone for Washington, but they still have some go-daddies in Robert Jones and Samuel Johnson. The Golden Eagles are ranked in the top 5 in the state and have only 3 losses on their ledger. Worthing is 5-2 in district play, but Cortland Sloan has been a man-child in the paint. Sloan averages almost 23 points a game and 6 boards for the Colts at the power forward position. Cy Lake started off the week 3-0 in district play, and they have a crucial district matchup with Cy Springs Friday night, who's 2-1. Cy Lakes knocked off Bridgeland, Cy Ridge, and Cy Woods in district play. They're about ready to play the big dogs in 16-6A, so we'll see what they've really got. Cy Springs has beaten Langham Creek and Cy Woods, but they took a loss to co-district leader Cy Park. With a scrum at the top, every win is huge in this district. Speaking of 16-6A, on the girls' side, everyone is trying to keep pace with Cy Springs. Friday night, the 2 second-place teams, Langham Creek and Cy Ranch, do battle to get that much closer to the Lady Panthers. Langham Creek's Brooke Prevost is averaging 17 points a game as the Lobos are 4-1 in district play. Meanwhile, Avery Steele averages 14 points and 9 boards a game for the 4-1 Lady Mustangs. We'll see who comes out with second place all to themselves.
The warm-up is brought to you by the Houston area Chevy dealers. Come in and test the all-new Silverado today. And by DQ for treats and eats before and after the game. Also by Parker University. Check out our bachelor's degree in strength and human performance today.
We caught up to a big-time athlete from the Houston area in this week's Recruiting Trail.
My name's Ayla McDowell, and I'm a guard. Definitely the surroundings, like who you surround yourself with, teammates, coaches, staff, like everybody on the staff. If you're not surrounded by good people, you're not going to be happy. So wherever I go, I just got to make sure I'm happy. Just make sure that I'm there, like, for a reason, like, you know, to play to my ability, and also develop my game for the WNBA, overseas, any of that. But just going in and just developing what I normally do right now. On the court, I'm very, different than off the court. I'm very, on the court, aggressive, kind of not mean, I'd say, but just I'm aggressive, towards everybody. And off the court, I'm very to myself, or like I'm just around my coaches or my teammates here at school and things like that. But I'm just very quiet off the court. Totally different person. I prioritize my time off the court as well. I like building a lot of things. I like taking pictures. I like, just going out to eat and certain things like that. But if you need somebody to build your dresser, call me. I'm like Bob the Builder around here. Oh, definitely win state. Yeah, definitely winning state for sure. I want to leave a huge legacy. I want to leave, I want banners in the gym, with my name on it. Hopefully, and I also want that state championship trophy here at Cy Springs, so yeah.
The warm-up is brought to you by the Houston area Chevy dealers. Come in and test drive the all-new Silverado today. And by Randall's, fresh foods, local flavors. Also by the UPS store, be unstoppable.
Our Ward Fasold caught up with Katy Jordan head coach Charlie Jones to find out more about his Warriors in the Hype.
All right, we're here at the Hype, and we got my man Charlie Jones from Katy Jordan. The team is 21-2, but before I mess with that, Congratulations, Coach. Do I have a clap sound effect for win number 2? I don't have that. But for win number 200, a milestone in your career, you've got to be happy with that. Did you think 200 would come? Do you feel like it came fast or slow, or how do you feel like it came, and how proud are you of it?
I mean, when people tell you 200's coming, you start thinking about all the kids you had before. And I was at George Ranch when I first got my job in 2014. And I think about the kids I had and the coaches I had to help me get there. So I've had a great support system. And my wife did a great job putting stuff together for me because she knows I'm not big on milestones, but she wants me to celebrate stuff in 2025. So we're going to start celebrating stuff like that.
There we go. Well, yeah, nice little celebration against Pato, a nice little team picture there. And that gets me talking about your team and your quick start here, 21-2, already hit the 20-win plateau for the season, and it's not like you're playing in a slouchy district. We'll talk about that in a second. But talk about what's kind of clicked for your team. Obviously, Jaden's has been looking really good of late, especially last week. Talk about what's kind of worked for you and what makes you guys so dangerous.
I've been blessed this year where last year we made it to the third round of the playoffs. I think we won 29 games, and we only graduated 3 people. So we brought back our whole starting lineup and a lot of our scoring. So the experience of this team is what really has helped us so far. You know, you talked about Jaden. Jaden and Elijah have been the starting backcourt since they were sophomores. Jude Oluoka's been on varsity. He's a freshman. So this group is just experienced. They love each other. Everybody on the team either went to our feeder junior high except for one person. So they all have been together since they were in junior high, and it shows up in games.
Wow, you saw that last year with the Plano East team. They'd all played together since they were in like 7th grade. So
Right.
That kind of cohesion can be, and especially in the years where we see people transferring left and right, here and there. But to have a team like that, it's got to be special, and especially in a district that you're in. You're coming to the turn here at the end of this week, but man, you got 3 other teams that have 20 wins, and you've played them all. They've all been kind of close games. Maybe the Katy game wasn't too terribly close, but you took out Cinco Ranch. You took out 7 Lakes the first times you got them. You're going to see them again. They know what's going on, and those games were nip and tuck. First of all, I want to talk about how you're going into those type games, and second of all, how these kind of competition games, competitive games, get you ready for the postseason.
I mean, it's really fun. You know, Katy kids have been playing each other since they were young. You know, we have Katy youth basketball. So all these kids have been playing since 5-6 years old. So the rivalries are fun. The coaches are great in our district. So it gets you prepared for the playoffs if you happen to make it. So our goal, like you said, about 20 wins, every year that's our first goal. We say if we can get to 20 wins, we have a really, really good shot at making the playoffs. But now our district might have 5 or 6 teams with 20 wins, and 2 are going to be sitting at home. So Katy ISD is fun. You know, the district does a good job of providing us with everything we need to be successful. And it's fun every single night to go out and compete.
Perfect. Well, hey, keep it going, Coach, and we'll definitely be down here for some of these huge 19-6A games down the stretch, so I appreciate you joining me.
Appreciate you having me.
Hey, that'll do it for today's show. Thanks for joining us. There's some great hoops all over the greater Houston area this Friday. Hey, go check it out for yourself.